I've always been baffled by where is the money coming from the school collectives. And that's presumably who's promising this guy the money. Is that it's basically, boosters and maybe collaborations of local businesses that are putting up money to do this. If these boosters don't get the revenues that they expected to get, if people renege on some offers to pay, contribute, they're kind of screwed. They don't have revenue. I don't think that they're constructed where they can take loans out to pay and then try to get the money back. In time. I mean, it may be a financial issue where they did promise this guy $100K and they weren't able to bring in raise the funds to pay, and they're stuck.
If you can just promise anybody money, where is this gonna go?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Are these reduced to written contracts?
Yeah.
And
that's
then
gonna be
can
the
these
thing.
contracts be enforced, under the law?
I wanted to talk about this UNLV quarterback. So not sure if you up on this, DJ Matty. I just actually read about this today.
I saw that.
Yeah.
You want to sit out over the money?
Right. So this NIL stuff, it continues. So basically, UNLV starting quarterback. First of all, UNLV is 3-0. They're off to a great start in the season. So their quarterback, it says he's going to sit out the rest of the year, okay, because he was promised about roughly what, 10,000 was it?
100K.
100K.
Yeah.
100K and did not receive it from NIL deal. So he's saying he's threatening to sit out for the rest of the year. Also, the starting running back, or I don't know if he starts, but definitely.
It's my understanding he was a starter as well.
Yeah, starting running back is going to sit out. Now, he just literally released a statement minutes ago, and he was saying this is not related to NIL. I was promised a lot more touches and stuff like that, and I'm not receiving it, so I'm going to sit out for the rest of the year in red shirt. So this 3-0 team, it might take a strong turn for the rest of the season, unless they come off some money and some playing time.
Them boosters gonna break them off. Trust me.
That's interesting, man. Because Pink said he wanted this too.
Yeah, I said. I mean, the only leverage that these players have is, to not play or to go, or if you're at the end of the season to threaten the portal or go in the portal. That's the only leverage you have. There's nothing else you can do to make your money go up or to make the money get paid. Now, I don't know. There is a contractual issue. I don't know what he signed, and it may be enforceable where, he gets to the end of the year and that he could sue and win the money, but that's a cumbersome, costly process if you're going to go into litigation over an NIL deal. But honestly, we're going to see more and more of this. We're going to see more guys making this decision when promises aren't fulfilled. This is really along the lines of what the Rashada kid did at Florida, but a season hadn't started. And then I'm still saying at some point we're going to see a wave of litigation over these deals because it's just the Wild West right now. Promises are made, promises are not kept. And we've heard some other stuff from some other people about things not being delivered that were promised in this NIL setting. And again, it's if you have a contract, or maybe you really don't even have maybe it's more of a, wink wink thing or whatever. Okay, I'm not going to pay. What are we going to do? Okay, you could sit out. That's your problem. It's not mine.
Yeah.
And where are these? And again, the other thing is I've always been baffled by where is the money coming from the school collectives. And that's presumably who's promising this guy the money. Is that it's basically, boosters and maybe collaborations of local businesses that are putting up money to do this. If these boosters don't get the revenues that they expected to get, if people renege on some offers to pay, contribute, they're kind of screwed. They don't have revenue. I don't think that they're constructed where they can take loans out to pay and then try to get the money back. In time. I mean, it may be a financial issue where they did promise this guy $100K and they weren't able to bring in raise the funds to pay, and they're stuck.
It's if you can just promise anybody money, where is this shit gonna go?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Are these reduced to written contracts?
Yeah,
and
that's
then
gonna be
can
the
these
thing.
contracts be enforced, under the law. And I don't know the answer to that, but that to me, as an attorney, as whatever, is a very interesting aspect of this.
I think some of this is verbal, because remember we had Peyton in here, who is now offensive lineman at Colorado, and he was just saying how some teams like Miami, quoted him like a really low offer, like on the NIL side, and he felt disrespected by that, so that's why he went and entertained these other schools. And it's like, but that sounded like something like verbally, not like they handed him a paper to sign.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, you could, it's all negotiation, and you could talk about, hey, if you come here, we expect we'll be able to put together a package worth X. Now, when it comes time to sign, when you've committed to the school and sign your letter of intent, if you haven't already signed something, they can come back and say, hey, it didn't go as well as we wanted. Here's what we can do for you.
Yeah.
And I think we're in that place because there's a lot of financial demands on this system of collectives and NIL money.
Yeah, this is just the beginning, man.
Yeah, and it's not like, when you're talking collective money, it's different than saying, hey, this guy's got great personality, he's got 1 million YouTube followers, and he's going to sign with some company that's just going to pay him a deal regardless of whether he plays at UCF or Georgia.
Yeah.
That money's that money, and it's not connected to the schools. But the schools, the collectives, are the ones that are essentially inducing players to go to specific schools, with promises to pay money. And at what point, and that's the thing, what point does it, assuming it becomes a written contract, at what point does that happen? After you've signed your national letter of intent, after whatever.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Jeff Godfrey. That was UCF.
Jeff
That was
Godfrey.
the UCF. Okay.
Yeah, he was out of Miami, I believe.
Yep.
South Florida kid,
Central.
Yeah.
Short,
Miami
undersized player.
Okay.
Didn't he transition to like a wide receiver later in his career there?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's how long I've been rocking.
Pink with that elephant memory there.
That is, man.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go to something quick here, then we'll go to the NFL. All right. Now, you said that you, I don't want to hang you on this, but you said, you're in a relationship. Is that right?
Yeah.
No? Yeah, no?
Yeah,
All right, so you can say that, okay. I want you to take a look at my Facebook page. Say if I'm in a relationship. This is what I'm seeing on a daily basis. Shit is hard out here these days.
This is your actual Facebook
This is my
page?
actual Facebook page. I had just opened up the book. Hold on, I'm going to break it down for you step by step now. Right here, first you got Janice, right? Pretty Janice. She's a girl who wouldn't respond to any of my inbox messages.
You've been
All
talking
right, so
to yourself for a whole year.
I hit the DM. She wouldn't hit me back.
Okay.
So I as soon as I open up Facebook, she's right there. Her face is right there. I got to be reminded about that.
Wait, time out. What? She's popping up as a suggested friend, or you're already
No,
friends?
as a story to watch.
Oh, okay.
Then if you look, then you got Mo here. Mo, she took a picture of our shirt one time, but she a very sexual girl. Also don't want nothing to do with me. Now you got Alexis. She kind of got her titties out on the third picture. You can't really see, but I'm just showing you what I just randomly. And then look at Nivea here.
That's
Now,
what I was kind of focused on.
I know. Now, like I said, I literally just opened the app, and then here we go. I ride Ding-a-ling with my throat.
You bitches could never.
What does that even mean?
That is crazy.
I have to find out what that's about, don't I? I mean, don't I owe it to myself?
I encourage you to, but I'm quite certain we know what that is about. I mean,
That is wild.
That's a wild thing.
she's gonna deep throat you with great enthusiasm and vigor, like she's riding you.
That is crazy.
That's wild, man.
Yeah,
Facebook is becoming a wild place. They got these links, the Twitter links that we talked about before on the show.
Yeah, for sure.
You get
This
the Twitter
is,
X links on Facebook.
Yeah, shout out to her though.
Watch my stories for more.
I hope you are as good as your word.
Yeah.
If I was on that time, I'd be like, man, you got to stand on that.
You got to stand on that.
You got to stand on that. Can't be out here posting that.
Got to keep your throat on it. Got to keep your throat on it. Yeah, that's good stuff, Bubba.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well, have you already kind of gotten shut down by her? Is there hope still alive?
I never jumped in Nivea's inbox.
Might be time to. One of your recent posts caught my attention. In fact, I'm standing at attention.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's
great.
crazy. That's great. Shout out to her. She got some
The
bars.
funny, but here's the thing,
She
though.
need to
Like,
sell that to a female rapper.
yeah,
That's a bar.
But let's think this back, though. Like, what exactly is she doing when she's typing this status? like, what's going on here? Did she just finish a good session and she's proud of herself? Is she maybe watching some porn and getting inspired? Like, what do we do? And if you feel free to reach out to the show and let us know.
Yeah, please reach out. But also, you know what I hate too? I'm not saying she's one of these types, but then you go in her inbox and she's disgusted that you even wrote her in her inbox. Like, you don't see what you be writing and the pictures you're posting? What am I supposed to do here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
with the 3 girls that have turned you down, like, why do you keep them on the page?
I'm not going to delete them.
Why not?
That's not my style.
Is that
Just
you're
because-
hoping things will change?
Well, only because it's public, right? Her page is public, so I can say this. But Janice just broke up with her boyfriend, so who knows? What,
yeah.
You know what I mean? She just broke up with her boyfriend. And Mo's cool, man. I don't mind that Mo be turning me down. We be clowning, so
Okay.
you know, Mo is fine as fuck though. So
Yeah.
yeah.